Many sexual abuse survivors take decades until they decide to talk, and most of them do it for the inspiration provided by other testimonies, like Paolo's and Ricardo's, two incest victims who grew up full of scars. When they met, they confessed the horrors of their childhood, and on their 20th wedding anniversary, they achieved their life purpose, rewriting their stories to fight the stigma of mental models that consider victims to be weak, shameful, and silent. And throughout a courageous and strategic leadership, they empowered other victims to become super survivors that work together to end all forms of violence against children. In 2016, they launched the Ecuador Says No More campaign, which reached 12.7 million and 16 million inhabitants countries through partnerships with leaders of opinion, NGOs, and media. Their leadership inspired and mobilized thousands of victims and generated so much social pressure that authorities were forced to recognize the scope of sexual abuse and abolish the statute of limitation on sexual crimes against children. They've developed free education programs in alliance with UNICEF and the local government, which benefit 4.8 million of children and train 500,000 key adults, among which we can emphasize Super Rules, which has become the mandatory governmental national plan, integrating audiovisual tools with 20 million downloads across the world, and the first tools to prevent sexual abuse in children with disabilities. They expand their work through Latin America, where 40 million children under the age of 15 suffer from violence. So when COVID locked everyone down, they opened free webinars with 6,000 participants from 12 countries who were trained to build safe environments for children and facilitate victims' access to justice. These couple of Latin super survivors are changing the stigma, fear, and shame into tools of change with just one purpose: cero victims.
Ecuador dice no más.